Sharp minds are wired to see patterns, anticipate outcomes, and consider every possibility. While this ability helps solve complex problems, it can also make risks feel larger than they really are. Every decision is weighed, every scenario analyzed, and uncertainty is magnified. Understanding why intelligent people overestimate risks reveals how caution and insight can become mental traps, slowing action and feeding anxiety even in safe situations. Today, we will talk about why intelligent people overestimate risks. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The link between intelligence and risk perception. Intelligent people often overestimate risks because their cognitive processes are highly analytical and detail-oriented. While this ability allows them to foresee potential problems, it can also exaggerate the probability or severity of negative outcomes. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning and evaluating scenarios, becomes highly active when considering decisions, often running multiple what-if simulations. This overanalysis can amplify perceived threats, making risks appear larger than they objectively are. While careful consideration can prevent mistakes, excessive caution can hinder action, innovation, and progress. Understanding that overestimating risks is a cognitive byproduct of intelligence, not a flaw, helps individuals reframe their decision-making processes. Recognizing this pattern allows intelligent people to balance foresight with action, rather than being paralyzed by hypothetical scenarios. 2. Evolutionary roots of risk aversion. From an evolutionary perspective, heightened risk perception was adaptive. Our ancestors who overestimated threats were more likely to survive dangers in the environment, from predators to natural hazards. Intelligent minds, with the capacity for abstract thought and scenario planning, amplify this ancient survival mechanism in modern contexts. While actual dangers may be minimal today, the brain's predisposition to err on the side of caution persists. This mismatch between ancient survival instincts and contemporary low-risk environments explains why intelligent individuals often perceive risks disproportionately. Awareness of this evolutionary bias helps individuals consciously evaluate which risks are real and which are exaggerated by cognitive patterns, allowing for more rational decision-making. 3. The role of overthinking. Overthinking is a central factor in risk overestimation. Intelligent individuals tend to generate numerous hypothetical scenarios and outcomes, scrutinizing every variable and consequence. While this thoroughness can identify legitimate concerns, it also inflates perceived danger and likelihood. The mental simulation of worst-case scenarios triggers anxiety and stress, which further reinforces the sense that risks are greater than they are. Overthinking transforms rational caution into fear-driven decision-making. Understanding the link between overanalysis and risk perception empowers individuals to implement strategies like structured decision-making, prioritizing likely outcomes over unlikely extremes, and setting cognitive boundaries to prevent rumination from dominating choices. 4. Emotional amplification of risks. Intelligence alone does not dictate behavior. Emotions play a crucial role. The amygdala, responsible for detecting threats, often amplifies perceived risks when paired with analytical thinking. Anxiety or past negative experiences can heighten sensitivity, causing intelligent individuals to focus disproportionately on potential harm. Emotional amplification transforms calculated concern into excessive caution. Recognizing the interplay between cognition and emotion allows for better regulation through mindfulness, cognitive reframing, and stress management, helping intelligent minds make decisions that balance awareness with practicality, rather than fear-driven hesitation. 5. Cognitive biases that intensify risk perception. Cognitive biases such as negativity bias, availability bias, and confirmation bias can cause intelligent individuals to overestimate risks. Negativity bias leads the brain to weigh potential losses more heavily than gains. Availability bias exaggerates the impact of rare but memorable events. Confirmation bias encourages selective attention to information that validates fear of risk. These biases skew perception, making unlikely outcomes seem probable or catastrophic. By identifying these distortions, individuals can reevaluate scenarios more accurately, reducing unnecessary worry and improving the quality of decisions. 6. Experience versus knowledge. Intelligence provides knowledge, but it does not guarantee experiential insight. Individuals may understand theoretical risks without having practical experience to gauge their actual likelihood or impact. This discrepancy between knowledge and experience can amplify perceived danger, as the brain lacks real-world data to counter hypothetical simulations. Overestimating risks often reflects a gap between cognitive understanding and experiential evidence. Gaining controlled incremental experiences allows intelligent individuals to calibrate risk perception, learning that some fears are exaggerated and that certain outcomes are more manageable than anticipated. 7. Perfectionism and risk aversion. Perfectionism often coexists with high intelligence, magnifying fear of mistakes or failure. The desire to make flawless decisions leads to heightened scrutiny of risks, creating indecision or avoidance. Perfectionist tendencies prioritize error prevention over opportunity, reinforcing risk overestimation. Understanding the link between perfectionism and risk perception enables intelligent individuals to adopt more realistic standards, accept minor errors as learning opportunities, and take calculated risks without succumbing to fear or paralysis. 8. Social and professional pressures. Intelligent individuals may also overestimate risks due to external expectations. Career stakes, social judgment, and personal reputation can make mistakes feel more consequential. The fear of criticism or failure in high-stakes environments intensifies risk perception, even when the actual probability of negative outcomes is low. Awareness of these social pressures allows for strategic perspective shifts, where risk assessment incorporates both objective likelihood and the relative importance of consequences, reducing undue anxiety while preserving accountability. 9. Strategies to calibrate risk perception. To counteract exaggerated risk estimation, individuals can implement structured strategies, quantifying probabilities, evaluating worst case versus most likely outcomes, and seeking external feedback provides more realistic perspectives. Incremental exposure to risks builds experience and confidence, while mindfulness and cognitive reframing reduce emotional amplification. Decision frameworks, such as cost-benefit analysis, help balance analytical thinking with actionable insight. Over time, these strategies recalibrate the brain's risk perception, allowing intelligent individuals to take action with confidence rather than hesitation. 10. Turning awareness into action. Understanding why intelligent minds overestimate risks transforms caution into strategic advantage. Awareness of cognitive biases, emotional amplification, perfectionism, and experiential gaps allows for intentional calibration. By combining analytical foresight with experiential learning, emotional regulation, and practical strategies, intelligent individuals can manage fear, make balanced decisions, and pursue opportunities without being paralyzed by imagined dangers. Recognizing this psychological pattern transforms risk overestimation from a hindrance into a tool for careful, informed, and confident decision-making. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.